start the installer. The installer will launch automatically once the system boots from the installation media 1. On the next screen, the license terms, you'll be asked to configure the terms carefully. Just click and press Enter Accept to move forward with the installation process. And proceed. 4. Proceed with the install option and select OK. 5. Select your keyboard language. Choose the default keyboard. 6. Select the Auto-Z file system, which is recommended for the FreeBSD architecture, and click OK. Next, select the disk on which you want to install PfSense. In my case, I am choosing my available dedicated virtual storage on VMware. Wait while the setup extracts the installation files. Wait for the extraction to complete. After completion, Setup will give you the option to open a shell to modify your configuration. Reboot the machine to get the GUI session of your PfSense installation, rebooting the PfSense machine. After restarting, you'll see the PfSense interface. The PfSense LAN interface automatically gets the 192.168.1.124 IP address by default. In my case, I have two interfaces on my PfSense machine. EM0 for WAN connectivity, which gets the 10.144.87.67.16 IP address. EM1 for LAN connectivity, which gets the 192.168.11.24 IP address by default. Now go to The PfSense LAN interface automatically gets the 192.168.1.124 IP address by default. In my case, I have two interfaces on my PfSense machine. EM0 for WAN connectivity, which gets the 10.144.87.67.16 IP address. EM1 for LAN connectivity, which gets the 192.168.11.24 IP address by default. Now go to your browser and type https://192.168.1.1 to get GUI access to your PfSense installation. Click Proceed to 192.168.1.1, Unsafe, to display the login window. Enter the default username and password, which are admin and PfSense respectively. Type in the default for most home users is to use DHCP. DHCP from the user's internet service provider is the most common method for obtaining the necessary IP configuration. If the LAN interface needs to be changed, this step would allow for changes to be made. The final step involves restarting PfSense with the new configurations. Simply click the Reload button. At last, PfSense is up and ready to have rules configured.